Hello, budgeters. Can you believe that it is already December and we are doing the November budget report? I cannot believe it, and I don't know if I'm ready for December. It came really fast. Like Thanksgiving, we had Thanksgiving, and then a few days later, it's already December, and I feel like most years you still have a little bit of November left, but nope, not this year. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in. So, as far as our income goes, we had my husband's regular our paychecks were regular, which is great, but then we did get some supplemental income. So this month, our supplemental income consisted of a lot of stuff that I sold from dumpster diving. So I found a kitty bed that I sold for $5. We sold a coffee machine. We found a Keurig coffee machine. It was a floor model, and we sold that for $60, and it worked just fine. The people that bought it were very happy with it. For $60, I also sold a hamster pet cage, and so that was a good sale. And then we got an income of $120.76 from our credit card cash rewards. And with that, we put that right into our Disney World Someday account. We want to go to Disney World when our boys are about 8 years from now is kind of the goal for that. And then I sold the Santa for $2, a hoodie for $5, and a girl's coat for $5. So that brings in our total supplemental income this month to $257.76. And then going down now into our regular costs, I'll go ahead and show you guys how we kind of spent all of our money this month. But so our regular costs, we were a little bit under in our energy. Our water and utilities was over. Our groceries were a little bit under, but our gas was a little bit over, so it kind of all evened out. And then we went out of town for my to my husband's mom's house for Thanksgiving, and I totally forgot about getting a dog sitter. And my nephew always does it, but we ended up paying him $75 to watch our dog. So that happened, which was a little bit sad and disheartening that I forgot about that expense. But that did happen. It was an unexpected expenditure that we put in there. Okay, so jumping into our sinking funds, I'll just go ahead and go over some of the things that we spent money on. I paid some medical bills that we should be getting reimbursed from our health share. So we did 160 Alpine Pediatrics and 272.82 for my son. Had a little Instacare trip that we paid for, and then our health share should be reimbursing us that amount. Then as far as our card account goes, we spent $9, reducing that account to $6.91. And our dog account, we spent $30 this month, and we got him a little spa day where he got his hair brushed, he took a bath, he got his nails clipped, and they just kind of washed him up and did all of those sort of maintenance things that dogs need. We didn't spend any money in yard care. Prescriptions and therapy, we had a little bit of an overage. We had 2 therapy sessions, one with our therapist Jason, another with our therapist Ty, and then we had the overage of $27.05 is because we had a little bit of fees from the hotel for the conference that our therapist recommended we go to, so that's why this is negative $22.76. But next month, I'm really thinking that should even out, which is good. Children's needs, we didn't spend any money. Babysitting. Okay, so this is another kind of like Murphy moved in moment where a lot of this supplemental income is being spent, is because the conference that my husband and I went to that our therapist recommended we go to, we didn't plan for that ahead of time. It was kind of like they told us about it, our therapist told us about it early on, and we decided it was something we should go to. And so I did end up needing to pay my niece's babysat overnight for us, and so I paid them $120. And then the rest of our sinking funds we didn't really touch. So clothing and hair stayed the same, dental, vision, passport, Amazon Prime, and food storage. Those just accrued money, and we didn't take any money out of those accounts. Okay, when we go into our leisure sinking funds, our anniversary account we didn't touch. Our family vacation account we did go negative in this month because we had about $300 in this account. And we went to visit my husband's mom for Thanksgiving, and our hotel was $321.46. We got some ice cream, and then we spent like $6 at gas station food or something like that. And so this gives us a negative $45.60, but we are not planning any vacations in December, so we should be able to make that up in December, and then this will be an accruing account. We don't have any family vacations planned in the near future, so this should just accrue until we take our next vacation. Our Christmas account has a lot of stuff that came out of it this month. I spent $100 on a gift for my husband. We spent $136.44 on our family pictures. We got our pictures taken, and we'll put those in cards. $20 was for our actual, what is that, 20 for pics. I think that's for the prints of our pictures. We spent $23.30 on stamps. And then I spent $19.29 on my own personal gift. I bought a book for myself that I'll put under the tree. And then my little boys, we weren't going to actually use any money out of their account because we've been getting so many free brand new toys. Dumpster diving, but there was a great amazing sale for Black Friday on one of those like little kid drivable cars, and so we spent $85.17 on like one of those that you power, like you charge on the wall, and my little boys will go crazy for that, so that will be their big gift. And then I spent $50 on my mom and dad. I got them some leather products that my aunt made, so that should be fun. And then going down here, our house bonds accounts we didn't hit, our electronics account we didn't hit, the midlife crisis account. So this had $150 that we put into it, and we spent $150 at the conference, and then for our tickets and a little bit over the $34.33 that was left over, we also used towards our hotel for that stay. Disneyland Someday account is just accruing money, $110. So our Disney World in 10 years account, this account got a positive $120.76. I put that in red because it was something that we didn't plan on, but actually I'm going to move it over to green because this is the $120.76 that we got back from our credit card rewards. And so that makes this account a positive $1,457, and we plan on going to Disney World about 8 years from now when our kids are about 10 and 9. Our boys are a year apart, and we set this 10-year goal about 2 years ago, so we're on our second year of saving for this, and in 8 more years we hope to, I don't know, triple, quadruple this amount and take our kids to Disney World. Health and fitness didn't get touched. Birthdays and holidays, that account didn't get touched. Eating out, we had a lot of eating out because we had a lot of little trips that we went on. So we got Costco food. Do you guys ever get those like hot dogs at Costco? We got McDonald's, some ice cream, Panda Express, some sandwiches. We went to a bakery. We got donuts, pizza, more McDonald's, and more ice cream. So, again, not the greatest at eating out, like not the healthiest foods, but we stayed in budget at least, right? That's a positive. The impromptu giving account had a lot of money in it. However, this month we had 2 big things happen. So the first thing that happened was a friend of mine, I was over at her house, and her son has gone through a lot of really hard things with addiction, and he's started to come to church and straighten up his life, and he decided to pay his tithing. And he said he was over and he's like, I paid my tithing, but I don't have any money for anything else. Like, I can't even buy groceries for the rest of the month. And I just had $50, and I was like, here's $50, go get groceries. That's awesome, you paid your tithing. And it was kind of a cool thing to be able to say, hey, you're doing what God wants you to do, so I'm going to help you so you can go get some groceries. And then we also spent $25 because my neighbor's son got into a really bad accident, and he had a GoFundMe account set up, and so I contributed $25 towards his bills. So those are kind of the things that happened this month, and that's where our impromptu giving went. My husband's Mad Money, he spent a lot of money as well. So this month he spent $9.54 on flowers from me, which was so nice of him. He got a phone screen for $8.41, some other phone accessories for $18.31. He took out $60 of cash. More phone things for $9.63. He also took out $10 in cash, and then he bought something from a Google store for $37.50. And so his account is now negative $37.88 because he did a little bit more spending than he normally does because he purchased his new phone last month, and so he just got a bunch of accessories, making him in the negative. My account, I am also in the negative. I bought my sister-in-law lunch. She was getting ready to have her baby, and I just decided right before she was due, I would take her out to lunch for a little celebration for her baby. I also went to lunch with another friend, and I spent $9.29. I spent $29.50 at a thrift store, which I'm hoping that I can sell the things that I bought for a profit. There are some antiques that I got. I've been watching some antique videos, and I think I got some cool things that I can go ahead and sell back. And then I sold some things on eBay, and I just put the sales fees on here. So I sold things, and the fees that eBay sent me was $363, 2 times a $215 fee, and a $349 fee. And then I put in what I made from eBay, which was $11.16 on here. And then I bought a vase for $12.28, and I spent $13 more at a thrift store, and then I took out $5 in cash. So I actually made more money on all of my sales. I think I put the money that I made from my sales on my last month's budget, if I am thinking correctly, and I think I just put all my fees on this one. Okay. Our family fun and reunions account. So in this account, we have a total of 79 cents left. We spent $8 and went swimming. We got some cookies for $7.21, and we went to Iceberg and got ice cream for $8. And then going into our date night account, this account has $0 in it as well because we spent $27 at a barbecue restaurant. We paid our babysitter $35, and then we also took some money for our retreat out of this account as well for $37.90. So that zeroed out this account. Okay, moving down here, we didn't put anything. We're talking about our baby step 3 here, which is our savings, and we actually met our 6-month savings goal, which is $20,264.16. And right now we're saving up for a potential home. We're in a house right now, but there's a chance we might end up moving, and so we're doing what Dave Ramsey calls his baby step 3B, which is where you save for a house. So in this account, we put $260 in it, making this account $17,463.80. And we did not contribute any money to our retirement this month. And this leaves us with $2,025. I do like to roll over $2,100 into our next month, but I finished the budget all the way up, and then I realized I hadn't paid my nephew for dog sitting, so that just came in on the Murphy moved in moment, and I'm just going to transfer 2025 over into December, and hopefully in December I have some more stuff I can sell, and my plan is just to sell things the first of this week in December, and it's a really great time for selling things on Facebook Marketplace because people are buying things up left and right. So I'm hoping I can sell $75 worth of stuff to make up for this loss that we had from pet sitting. So overall, the budget was, November was kind of a hard month for us. We had 3 pretty big events. I went to a conference. I went to a Time Out for Women's conference. We had the couples retreat that our therapist recommended that we go on, and then we did spend 3 days out of town where we needed a hotel for Thanksgiving when we visited my husband's mom. So November was a pretty big month for us. We depleted a lot of our accounts, but we should be making all these back up in the next months because we don't have any foreseen big events coming up in the future. So December should be pretty quiet minus Christmas, and January is always quiet for everyone, right? It's back to the grime of work and normal life once the holidays are done. So we'll just be recouping and building up our accounts in January as well. So anyway, I think it's a pretty typical thing to start kind of feeling the pressure of money and expenditures around this time of the year. So, but even though it's normal, doesn't mean that it's a good thing. But I think it'll work out for us in the end. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that your holidays are not killing your budgets either, and that you can make it all work out. Anyway, I hope you again are doing well and your budgets are looking awesome. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd always love to help you. And take care. Have a great December. Bye.